Okay, so let's start. Let's talk about, is Bitcoin, this is the last dump for the Bitcoin and then it's all up from then and we need to enter certain altcoins, or is it going to go down from here? And at last, let's talk community or not. Let's talk about that also. Okay, so in a monthly on the crypto bubble, you'll see that STX is up, Rune is up, and Phantom is up, then INJ, then ADA also. We need to check into that. Sand, we need to check sand, and we check this, right? Okay, then CFX, we'll check all into this render, check on that. Now let's say on a weekly. Okay, on a weekly only INJ is up, then INJ, then render. Okay, let's say on a daily it's a dump, right? Whether this is the opportunity to buy, CHZ. Okay, Kylan. Okay, remember we need to check into, we needed to check on a monthly to sand. Then yesterday we check Rune, STX, Phantom, INJ, ADA, Arenda we checked yesterday. Okay, dot we'll check all again. Okay, so let's do that. Now let's check it to straight. Let's go into the BTC chart. Okay, so let's see here's the BTC chart. So we know that this $32 range, where right now this is the main key area, right? But as green. Okay, so that's your main this, right? Take profit, $32. Okay, so right now we don't know whether it's going to go up or down. So let's go on let's see Vana chart. Let's see exactly where. Okay, so yep, here is your Vana chart. Okay, so let's talk about that. Okay, so this is your Vana chart. You can see this is the key. You can see a small. Okay, so let's do a trend line only. Okay, so from here, right now, this area where Bitcoin is, right, this area is a decision time. Bitcoin either needs to go up from here, it will come here, and from here if it breaks this key, support, you can say it's going to go down. Okay, so that's where Bitcoin needs to go. So from here it goes up, from here exactly here, just has 2-3 candles, Vana candles. You can either say it goes up or down. Okay, but mostly it's going to go up because it's in a big long was upwards trend. Okay, so that's for Bitcoin. Okay, so right here it needs to make a decision on the Vana chart. So if you see it on a bar chart, you'll realize. Okay, so from here you need to put all your take profits, but remember to put a trailing stop loss. Okay, don't put the stop loss so close, put it over here if you're in BTC. So let's take into some 1 second now. So now we your long TP, right? So this is your long TP right here. Okay, so this is your long at a $32 range. Okay, so that can be your long, but at the most maybe Bitcoin rallies, it even comes here, it can even come here, and again we have to say with the decision time. That's your short term, this 1 hour decision time, whether it will go up or it will go down. Okay, so that's your decision time. So right now it says here. Now let's talk about the bearish side. Okay, so Bitcoin can do either two things. Bitcoin can go up or down from there, from that place, from the 1 hour time frame. Okay, it can go up or down here only. And right now if you see Bitcoin, once it breaks this one, it can just tangle. Mostly see when it's a bullish thing, it can just tangle from here only. But right now is the key. So right now is, you can't see if it breaks this, it's going straight here. Okay, but that's your bearish only from here. And from here we have to see where it can go. But more probably it's not going to go because it will break the trend and it will be here for so long if it breaks this. Okay, So now let's talk about the next chart. This is your ETH chart. Okay, so if yesterday over there it didn't break, so we can't take a long entry, right? Broke that. Okay, so your ETH is going to dangle. Your ETH, see, mostly what ETH is going to do now. For your bullish, now it's, and I'll take the bullish. I'll take the bearish. Okay, so if it breaks this, you enter a short, but probably don't enter a short because you know the short entry is right here, right? If you enter a short from here, it breaks this, it'll do this. See, it'll break it, it'll come touch back, and then only it'll go down. Small TP right here. Okay, short entry right here. Okay, that's only if that happens. Now let's talk about your bullish side. So yeah, your bullish side. Okay, so right now what it can do, it can just be rallying here, and then again it can make this as support, and more probably going to go up. Once it makes this as a support, we need to enter all along right here. Okay, right here, not here, here. Okay, because you'll be confirmation good buys. Okay, so that's for your bullish and bearish of it. Let's talk about your next chart. Okay, so your next chart is here. The next chart is avax. Okay, so for avax, right now avax is right. Beta. Okay, yeah, see, avax is right here where we need to enter longs. Take this. Avax is right here where we need to enter longs. Okay, so right now this is the decision time for avax. Right here is your long. Want to enter into avax. Okay, if it breaks this one, this key support, say it goes down, it touches back, and then again, then it's more probably going to go down. That's your bearish side. Okay, it's your bearish side. If it breaks this key support, it's going to go down, and you can put your take profits. Right, put your take profits. Yeah, you can put it here, here. Yeah, you can put it here. Small TP, the small TP take profit, because this area, no, this it's kind of like bullish, so we can't talk about bearish. Okay. You're putting your take profits. If it does that, breaks here, just short TP. The short TP is right here. Short and if okay. So if it only does that, you have to play smart. Don't forcefully enter the short right now because it's showing bearish, but it's not that much of the bearish. Okay. So long entries, you know, here, and take profits for a long is okay. So once you're holding this now, the long entries, don't put your take profits right now because I want to show you this. Once it breaks this green line, you can see that green line. Once it see once it's breaking the $22, $21 range, right? AVAX, it's all going up here. Once it breaks that, okay. So once it breaks this thing here, it's all going up. So we just need to hold it for a lot of time, okay. That's for your AVAX chart. If you want, you can put your take profits right at that $21 range. Okay? Nothing like I'm saying like you need, but more probably if you hold it, it's more better than just entering, re-entering, and waiting for like 2-3 months. Okay, so that's for AVAX chart. Now let's talk about your Solana chart. So for your Solana is here, right? The Solana was trending right here, right, for a long period of time. Okay, so Solana right now, it just more probably, let's see. Okay, so right now Solana has a lot of space to time to go down. Let's take a text and let's put it exactly. Okay, so long. Okay, so Solana is here. Okay, so once Solana breaks at this range, okay, once Solana breaks here, put it bullish right now. Once Solana breaks here and makes this support, we need to enter all big longs. Okay, right here. Solana, there's a lot of time for it to reach all the way here. Breaks this because this support is a key. This resistance is the key resistance. Because if you see on a daily also, the same way I showed avax and all. Avax, sorry, this Solana. But if you see this resistance, right? This resistance is a key resistance for it to go all the way up. You see from okay, so this resistance is the key all the way up. So you all want, you all can put your TPs right here. Not here, sorry. You can put your TPs right there only. Where it needs to be. So you can put your TP. I'll just be, if I was you, I would just be waiting for a good long entry entering, okay? Because it can, what it can do now, to the bearish side of this, what it can do, can just, for the bearish side, can just be dangling here, can just be coming till here, bearish, okay? So the bearish, can just bearish here, can go back again here, can come again here, can just be here, can come back here, can come again, make this as support, then only it needs to break, then can still dangle it can break, okay? So that's why a bearish part also. So now there's no shorting exactly, there's no longing till it breaks this key resistance at around 0 point sorry $26. Once it breaks that, we are making a big longs, okay? So that's kind of your buying entry for all. Next entry, which is dot. Okay, see, for dot's coming closer, okay? So dot also right now come right here, okay? So dot needs to break this one, needs to break this, the bullish side. So dot needs to break this key resistance around $6, and we need to enter all our big longs, okay? So once it breaks this big long, we can hold it for around 3 to 2 months. Let's see till when, and then we can sell it, because you know that this resistance again is a big key. It's all the way going to go up, right? And for your shorts, you want to say your shorts. Let's talk about your shorts right now. For your shorts, once it comes at this range, right? Once it, you can say that, say this from. Okay, so for your dot, right, can go to here this range, and it can come again, it can just dangle from here to here, not so big, it can dangle from here and say to here, okay? So it can dangle from here, can, you don't need to take shots are not necessary, so it can just dangle from here because it's very highly risky to take shots. So it can just dangle from here and we don't know whether it will dangle, we need to see the next push for it, okay, to see the, but if it breaks support this key support right now, you can put a small short right here, okay? If you can say a short entry here, I'm just putting short TP for this TP, okay? The short entry at this range right here at $5 point 7 dot chart, okay? So it needs to do that, and only you can enter a short. It needs to do this, see, it breaks from here, it breaks breaks this, right? Breaks, it will come back for retest, and then only you need to enter all your shots. Go down, down, down. Okay, that's for your dot chart. Now let's talk about the next chart, which is your ADA chart. Okay, so for ADA is coming close. Okay, so for ADA is coming closer. You see for your this, I don't know why it's coming. ADA is coming close. That it's got how that cough I'm getting. Forget about the cough. Okay, so for ADA chart, it's coming close to that range. Okay, so once ADA breaks this, okay, once it breaks that, makes this as support, we need to enter all our longs. Okay, and this one also we need to hold our longs for around 2 to 3 months. So this is the key resistance. Okay, so that's, and for your short, right, your short entries for your ADA would be right here. Right here it was dangling here. Okay, so once it keeps dangling at this range, once it dangles at this range here, you can say it breaks this, you can put a small short to, let's check, or two here, the bearish. Okay, once it breaks this, you don't have to enter, but it breaks this, makes this like that, it retests this and then goes down, you can put your take profits here. So if you're entering your short entry, okay, so most of y'all will be knowing it. I'm not. Okay, so yeah, the short TP right here at $0.35 for your ADA chart, and short entry right here. Okay, so that's for your ADA chart, your bullish part. So this is a key, huh? You know that. So don't miss this once it hits. Or it can just be dangling here only, and it can break. Okay, so we need to wait for that. So for next chart is Algorand. Okay, so Algorand is right here. So Algorand is this one. Okay, so Algorand also till now it's here only, waiting at this ring. Let me adjust it properly. So here, so Algorand, you can say Algorand. So for Algorand, it needs to break this one. So Algorand, there's a lot of time. For some alts, there's no time. Like ADA, time like almost here only to break, right? For Algorand, Algorand needs to break this one. So if Algorand, if you want to enter long entries right now, so right now, Algorand is here, right? So Algorand is okay. So if Algorand keeps supporting, if Algorand breaks this, I'll put it red. Algorand that, but you don't have to, because mostly, you know what, I'm talking about the shorts, right? Algorithm may just dangle you, just give a fake and can come back. So you can't enter your shorts also right now for Algorand, okay? Solely a long entry. So once Algorand for long only. So long entry, if it does this certain support, you can enter all your longs here, okay? Your longs here. And you can say, can take put your take profits anywhere here above. Anywhere you put your take profits, okay? Your long TP. See, the long, I'll tell you what I meant by that TP, okay? So what I'm saying, tell you, may write your TP so that you don't get confused. Okay, so right now algorithms mean this, the algo thing, right? So once you put your long entries here, small, your big longs, you put your TP right here, okay, for your algo run. And then once it only breaks this, this, once it breaks this 0.28 cents, right, you enter your big longs, okay. So this is your big longs, hold for 2 to 3 months, this longs, right here, long entries. Only if it breaks, because what it can do now, once it reaches at that entry, it can just dangle here only and enter all our longs right here, okay. So if you're entering your longs for your algo, once it breaks this, you enter 0.23 cents. Once it breaks, makes a support, you enter all your longs and your TP is right here. And then once it breaks this one, 0.28, makes a support, you enter all your big longs. You hold for 2 to 3 months, okay. So that's why algo chart. Now let's talk about the next chart, which is a phantom chart. Phantom. Hmm. So for phantom, the phantom is coming close. You seen that ADA, phantom, those guys are very close to the line of this. Okay, so we need to keep keeping an eye on those. Never thought that ADA would be that like that close, but now ADA, phantom. Okay, so phantom is coming close. Okay, the short entry is your TP here first. So for phantom, for the big longs, for hold for 3 to 4 months, it needs to break this, which is the bullish part. So I'll make it green. So once it breaks this key resistance area around 0.51 cents, we need to enter all our big longs right here, and we need to hold it for 2 to 3 months. Okay, I'll come every day live, so I'll tell you when you can sell also. Sell. I can hold your long for long. And for a short, right now for a short, once it breaks this key support, you can say, you can enter a small entry short from here to here. Okay, a short entry 0. Okay, that's your small, but I'll just put it red so I'll. But but for now, it can even come till here for a short entry, but you don't have to enter. This is not. This is a confirmed sure short is here, but it can even dangle here. Here it can dangle and it can give a fake most. You take a shot over here, then you can take a short entry right. You can put your short entry here at this one, and you can put a take profit here. But you don't do that because what it can do now. You don't do that because you can dangle here and then it can break. Okay, that's why I'm not taking a short anyway here above. Okay, so you need to be smart. Okay, so that's for your phantom chart, your longs and shorts. It's now is mostly bullish because BTC just going to go to the $32 range, right? Okay, so now let's talk into the news, crypto news. No, wait, let's take into the bubbles first. We're forgetting always the bubbles. Okay, so now IMX is one on a monthly. IMX sand, we'll check on sand. Okay, sand. Then yesterday we check STX. So then you're good as a baby. Okay, so I just put it as memes, but it's not memes coins. I put here memes coin, doesn't mean it's memes coin. Okay, so now what we need to add, if you check your ING, if you're on your ING trade, no, I'm telling you, this guy is just going. It broke that key support, right? Broke that, this, this resistance, right here. I'll put it as this on big time frames because it broke that. We're waiting, see. You can see, right? This ING has broken. ING right now has broken that $5.24. Now it's all the way going to go the way up. Okay, so that's for ING chart. So we are in the ING trade. Okay, remember ING. The next trade what we are in is STX. We are holding it for long, not like small take profits and going running. Next one is tax. Okay, here's tax. Yes, tax is here. Almost broke. Tax is okay, so we are holding into the stacks one, which is here, right here. Holding into your stacks trade is here. Tax then IMX. Okay, so IMX. Okay, so IMX it didn't break. Okay, so IMX is not here. Here it can come here. Okay, so IMX is so IMX what happens, right? If right now where IMX is at this position here on a daily, let's go on a 4-hour chart and so right now this kind of showing bearish. Okay, it's showing bearish. See, IMX is showing bearish because you can see the trend line. It broke, it had to go up, but what IMX did, IMX went down and dumped so bad, right? So if it goes anywhere above this, it's bullish. It's in the trend, right? And hold it. So the next one is which? Phantom. You know that Phantom is almost close. See, Phantom is here almost a big long. Which one else is there? Checked on that. INJ. Okay, sand. Sand. Sand also. Big long. The big 2 to 3 months we hold this, huh? Because big long. Okay, so first sand. Oh no. Sand is a lot of time. Sand needs to come here. You can see, right? So take this. No. Sand is not ready. Not ready yet. Only INJ is ready. Sand needs to take this. INJ is only ready. Okay, so that's for the trends. You know, right? INJ. I'll tell you again so that you'll know. INJ, Phantom, STX, INJ, Phantom, STX. Yeah, those ones. Yeah. Okay. Now let's check on your. Let's check on your crypto news. Okay, for today. Okay, so El Salvador grants first digital asset license to Bitfinex. Okay, so Bitfinex right now has got a license for digital asset providers in El Salvador. Okay, so they have that license. So what that license does, that license will be the first one to launch Bitcoin backed bonds. Okay, bonds will be known as volcano bonds. Okay, and they'll be the first one. Okay, so they'll create this infrastructure for El Salvador. They'll create this infrastructure and where you all can secondary where once they create the infrastructure they'll also insure it and you all can trade that bonds after on that on Bitfinex. Okay, so that's a big thing for Bitfinex and also for Bitcoin, right? So now let's talk about your next one. Okay, so let's talk about the next one. Chat GBT4 apps ABAGI and Auto GPT could have disruptive implication for crypto. Okay, so in short what they're saying that this AI, right, can it can do what we are doing. It can store memory and once you give it to trade we can create a bot where it automatically stores the memory and it automatically executes trade, which is more better than you giving a bot buy at this and sell at this. So the bot will know exactly when to buy and sell and when also it needs to put its stop loss. So this AI, this AB AI and this Auto GPT, see, they're running the test. That's all they're saying. It will disrupt the trading, so we'll not get to trade and all this. But mostly I don't think that will happen, but let's see what happens. Okay, so that's for your crypto news. If you like live stream like this, just give it a like, hit that subscribe, and that notification bell on so you don't miss content like this any early to watch. Okay, so right now, peace out, crypto fam.